anybody else talk?
Oh, there's Lovey for the big six.
It's showtime.
There it is, big bomber. There it is, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the Tweed Oil King Podcast. Hosted by Dave Prance and Brad Brooks. It's all Oil Kings all the time. Live from the Super Den. Here's the boys. Hello, everybody, and welcome to podcast number 2 of your Tweed Oil Kings podcast. I'm your host, of course, Super Dave, alongside my co-host here, Brad Brooks. Brooksy, how are you tonight?
We're back at her, eh, Dave?
Back at her, right back at her. We got a little bit of a break, not much, but good enough.
Hey, can't complain, buddy.
Can't complain.
Good feedback from the public. Life's good.
Yeah, you know what? I was actually kind of shocked and surprised by the amount of feedback that we've been getting, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll tell you a quick story. I went in the Quinny Mall last Thursday, I think it was, or Friday. Brooksy, I walked in there, and nobody there knew who I was.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, it was a great response. We really appreciate it. And, with the amount of feedback that we got, we're obviously just going to keep on doing it and hopefully we keep you entertained and you have a good time with it.
Yeah. As long as the general public out there is picking up what we're laying down, let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay, so our normal format, like I said on the last podcast, was the plan was going to be, because we had a hockey game, right? We had our first game against Cerritos on Saturday night.
Yeah, season opener.
Mm-hmm. So we were gonna just recap games and then have our host, but our guest. But our guest tonight, she likes to go to bed about she goes to bed about the time I did when I was like in grade 3, I think, Brooksy.
Yeah.
Grade 3.
Me too.
Yeah. But I guess
that's why she gets so much work done, partner.
Well,
Me and you are sleeping, and she's up at 4:30 in the morning giving her.
She's already got 4 hours in before I get my head off the pillow.
She'd want
So good for her. So we are.
I'm jealous of people like that, Dave.
Yeah, you know what? I can't do that, man.
No, me neither.
No, I get up. My normal day, I roll in. I got to be at work by 9 o'clock, and I usually get out of bed about 10 after 8. Have a coffee, jump in the truck, and head down 37, and I'm there in 20. Roll in about 2 minutes to 9. Now, well, what are you gonna do? Been doing it for a long time. Works.
It's routine.
Yeah, you get used to things like that.
I guess she gets used to getting up at 4:30 in the morning. Not for me, but
she
good
can have
for
her. But it is probably why she gets a lot done, man, because she's done pretty good with the job that she's got going on in Tweed, in my opinion.
Yeah, can't say anything bad about her, man. We're lucky to have her in the municipality, and yeah.
So without further ado, I'm just going to set up the phone here. You got anything you want to say before we get her on the horn here, Brooksy?
No, let's get the boss here and put the hard questions to her.
Yeah. Okay, let me just get this going here. We've got our phone thing figured out too, peeps. I want to...
yeah, that was...
Yeah, kind of, I feel bad about it. So I think that we got to get Johnny on again. We've got the phone fixed there a couple weeks because there's more to talk to about the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't even pick his brain that much.
I know, but give me a week or two.
I know, yeah. I'm talking a while. We're talking a month or so.
Okay.
If we're still on the air, and if our listener wants to hear him talk again.
Yeah, what's our one listener's name again?
I don't even know. She's out there though. I know. I know they are.
Yep.
They gotta be. All right, so let's get Rachelle on the phone here. Click this. Okay, so our guest tonight is none other than Rachelle Hardisty. And let's just get her on the phone. Oh, shit.
Yeah, for the people that don't know, she was a big driving force to the community getting this hockey club. The amount of work that lady does, Saturday, at game time, just come to the rink, 10:30, she's there, setting up tables, getting the swag out. Great supporter of the team, and real lucky to have her.
Super lucky to have her. She's quite a woman, that's for sure.
Yeah, comes from a little hockey background herself. I'll let her tell you about that.
I'll let her. Rachelle, you there? Oh wait, we got a bad connection.
Oh, here we go again.
Here we go. I'm with Bell, right?
Oh man, my phone blew up. I can't hear Johnny. If this happens again, Dave.
Oh no, I think we're good. Rachelle? Hello? Oh no.
Is she ghosting us?
She's ghosting us, brother.
Well, it is. What time did I say we were going to phone? 8 o'clock. Then we pushed it back to 9 o'clock.
Oh, you there? Hang on one sec. I'm going to fix this. Okay, we got her all fixed up. We got Rachelle on the phone. Rachelle, you there?
I'm here.
There she is, Brooksie.
Oh, Dave, you did her.
Oh, what a technical snafu. Well, welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome. We're going to just jump right into the questions because we were talking to our one listener out there and we were explaining that you go to bed pretty early at night, eh?
Oh, you guys. Okay, yeah, I'm not retired, but I do work, and we don't need to talk about that. You kept me up, but priorities are priorities.
Oh,
right?
no.
Or
Yeah.
like with your son, like come on,
There you go.
Anything for
Yeah.
the team.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're just going to jump right into it. We got a bunch of questions for you. We got some hard questions that we hope you're going to answer, but you know what?
You can say pass if you want.
Whatever. Yeah, pass, go, whatever.
What we're going to judge you for.
Yep.
Yeah. So the first question, this is going to be a tough one now, and it's for 50 points. What is your job title and what are your responsibilities for the municipality?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Survey
My
says.
It's pretty broad, I bet, eh? It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My official job title is Manager of Community Development, Parks and Recreation, and then it goes from there.
Oh, you must have like a billboard business card, eh?
Almost, but no, it's great. I get to get involved with a lot of things, so that's wonderful for me. But it keeps exciting. So, yeah.
Well, Rachelle, one of the big questions I had, and I think the listeners would enjoy hearing, is for us, in town, we heard all of a sudden, oh, you got a senior A hockey team. Can you give us the backstory? Like, how'd this all come to be? Like, who brought this forward? Did any, what was, how did the Tweed Oil Kings even become into existence?
Well, that's a good question. So I received an email from Colton with the Frontenac Phantoms asking if Tweed would be interested actually in being involved with the Super Hockey League. And I said, yeah, we'll get more information. And so he was in connection in email with Mitch, who's the president of EOSHL. And Mitch reached out and I said, okay, well, I'll put it forward to council, and council wanted some further information, and he made a presentation, and I'll be honest and I'll be transparent in this because it's
Please
all public
do.
knowledge.
We like that.
Yeah.
We like that here. We're very honest and open here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Uncensored.
yeah. So I presented it to council, and I put all the information in there, and they approved it. And I actually was really surprised that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can't get my road paved, but yeah, that's good.
Hey, Dave,
So
come on. We got a hockey club, bud.
They
Who cares
approved
about
it.
your road?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, nah. There's no cost to this league, but once they approved it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that.
Well, you
And
must have been
where do we
shocked,
go
eh?
from here?
You must have been shocked, though, really, to think that it would fly.
Yeah, at that time,
Yeah.
what we did with our council agendas is that you put the most positive thing in there for a recommendation, and then council can approve it or deny it. So I put the most positive thing in there. We don't do that any longer. But
It's changed up now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's changed up to approve or not approve.
Oh, geez.
And but going from there, we ended up with the Tweed Oil Kings. And there's a long story behind that, how we got it going.
Oh, I could imagine. But
yeah,
I'm a little interested in if you had any resistance throughout the process, or was it all just, yep, let's do this, go with the municipality and with everybody involved?
You know what? Anything that gets brought forward, I totally support, and we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's always council's decision,
Yep.
and when they approved it, I'm like, okay, we need to do this, and then they approved it, and then I wasn't sure where it was going to go from there.
Where did you first, like, what did you do first? Who did you contact to kind of help you to get the
well, there was a lot of phone calls.
Yeah.
A lot. I reached out to Chris Rajat, and everyone was interested in we needed a chief general manager.
Yeah.
That was the bottom line.
Yeah.
And I reached
Chris and
out
Timmy
to Chris
Rajat. There you go.
Mm.
Yeah. And he said, you know what? I support the team. I just can't do it. I had, he has a young family and such.
That's acceptable.
Yeah,
Brad-
Chris is a busy man.
He's got a lot going on.
He's got, and he's great. He's a great community
He's
supporter.
Great guy.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think Brad, he gave me your name. And
we were really scratching the bottom of the barrel at that point.
Yeah.
And Brad, you and I think we might have crossed paths or maybe talked with the juveniles or the midgets or whatever team it was in the past few years, but I never had a conversation. And so, just put it this way, you have a municipal employee asking, hey, we want to start an Oil Kings team, Super A, it's not Senior A,
Mm-hmm.
Super A at that time, can you be a general manager? And it was hard. Everyone supported it, but I just couldn't find a general manager. And I remember, yeah, and I'm like, okay, well, if I'm going to have to be the general manager, I can't even find a general manager. How am I going to be able to find coaches and teams?
GM Rachelle.
Big bow hat there from the 50s, Remember them hats?
Keep your head up, Johnny.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
coming
she's
for
coming,
you.
Johnny.
It was bad. I'll be honest. It was bad. It was probably the most stressful thing I've had in my entire career.
Well, it's all on your plate to get it going. You're probably, honestly, I bet you were just super shocked that they said yes. First off, I would be anyway, because
Oh, yeah. It's like,
a
oh,
big
shit.
deal,
They
right?
said
Yeah,
yes. Now
great,
what?
Now what? And then to find the people to do it. Yeah, man, that would be tricky because it's a big commitment. And we were saying that to John before because he does, obviously, you put an immense amount of time in, but he puts in a ton of time and he ain't making a dime, right? So it's for the love of the game, so, and the town and all that stuff, right? So it's good that he was how did you get to John? That's where I'm getting at here. How did you make it to him?
I remember, so I was getting a lot of pressure from the league saying, okay, who's your GM? Yeah, we got one. We never had one.
You
and
lied.
I remember
We had GM Rachelle.
I'm being transparent.
Yeah.
And so
That's what the listeners want.
Yeah, they want the truth.
Yeah.
And nothing
And
but
then
it. You can't handle the
no.
truth.
Mayor Albert Tuan.
She's awesome. I love her.
She is so great. She's
Yep.
an awesome person.
And I'm not just saying that because her son is one of my bosses. I truly love her.
Yeah,
She
great,
was-
great for the community.
I just want to say a quick thing about Joanne when you
Let's
carry
go.
on. When I first moved to Tweed, she was my first teacher. And I think she
She wouldn't take credit for that, man.
No, she wouldn't. But she was one of the nicest persons I'd ever met, honestly, at that time. And I didn't know anybody, like nobody, just her. And throughout the years, I've had obviously quite a relationship with her because of Terry. We played Mahler Minor hockey together and all that stuff, right? She was always around, but she's just an awesome woman and put so much time into this town. And now that she's moving on, whatever, it saddens me, but she's done enough for this town, I think.
Oh, she's done great.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's done great.
Mhm.
And in a council meeting, she goes, "You do have a general manager, right, Rachelle?" Yep, we do.
You lied to the
No.
brass
Blowing
too.
smoke.
She lied to the brass. Too.
Well,
I
there's
told you
some-
she's bad.
Ah, you are bad,
No,
Rachelle.
no.
What's
My
bad in a
husband's
good way,
great.
Rochelle?
Yeah, it's good. It
Yeah.
all worked out. And then
So, and then I had to make a few more phone calls. So I called actually, unfortunately, who passed away, Charlie Tebow. And,
Charlie would be
yeah.
good, too. God love him.
yeah. And
Rest in
he
peace,
said,
bud.
you know,
Yeah.
he said, between my family and my work, I just can't do it. And family was so important
Mhm.
to him. And he goes, I support the team. I just can't do it. So from there, I ended up making a call to Jacob Palmatier.
Volunteer for counselor.
Yeah, Palmatier for counselor.
Yeah. And I said, Jacob, I can't find anyone. Everyone has jobs. Everyone has families. That we need someone retired, someone that has connections. Can you help me out? And a few weeks later, he said, I have someone for you. And I said, okay, great. Let him give me a call. And at that time, it was John Desjardins.
Don
And I never
Desjardins.
I didn't realize after finally until I learned the insurance company that's on CP24 Desjardins.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
thing
yeah.
was
Yep.
I
yeah.
would have said,
I
yeah,
think
Rachelle, it's Dickie Wales.
yeah. I
Ricardo.
always said John. I
Ricardo's
said,
ready to go.
well, yeah, and I said you're John Desjardins. You can do anything. And so I met John and again, I'm like, what am I getting myself into?
Oh, for sure. Now you've gone into a whole nother spectrum. Meeting that.
What a
character.
great guy, though.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is he is. I can't say, and I have to say on the podcast, I don't know how I can up him on this one from all the credits he gave to me, but
Yeah,
you know
he
what,
pumped your
that
tires
guy-
pretty good, actually.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But he is so committed,
Mhm.
and
He should be
had
committed.
the connections.
All hurt.
Yeah, his heart's in it. He had the connections. He has a great coaching staff, great connections with the players, in getting the players. And I don't think that people realize that the Tweed Oil Kings, beside myself and my staff, is all volunteers. And he brought that, he pretty much
Whoa,
has
whoa,
a
whoa,
full-time
whoa,
job.
whoa.
What?
You mean me and Brooksie aren't getting paid?
Shut
Yeah.
this.
I thought
Shut
we were,
this down.
I thought we were getting paid. Hit the
Time
fu-
is money,
Shut
baby.
it off. Shut it off. I thought we were
No,
getting paid.
that
You
Yeah.
lied to us. She's lied to us now.
To our face.
Oh my God. Go ahead. Keep going. She's so transparent, isn't she?
Oh, but
No,
he's
that's
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great person.
We're gonna go back. We have another question about John, but we're gonna save it because we got a couple more that we want to ask, and we'll just stop you right there because you ended up with him. Right now, we know that's where we are. Right?
Yeah, and the listeners don't know, but Rachelle, you got a bit of a hockey background,
Yeah.
eh?
Let's talk about Rachelle, but
Oh, I grew up in the hockey rink. Yeah, I grew up in the hockey rink with my brother. Well, we moved around a lot, but my brother, he played all over, and then he played for junior A hockey, and then went on to he was in Norway, and he played for the senior hockey team there. He's a chiropractor, and he had to stop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, we could use a
And,
team chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell Murray that.
we might now. We didn't know about this.
Get the old boys worked
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
boys, things are on the up and up. Rachelle's
Yeah.
getting a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had to stop that just because he hadn't insured his hands and his career and everything. But because of the Tweed Oil Kings, he's actually back just playing hockey, not senior A hockey or anything, but that playing hockey in Norway. Because
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not lying about it, but the Tweed Oil Kings brought that back to him.
Hey.
Got a little fire in this.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling story there.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And then my kids played hockey.
Yeah,
My
I had
older
the
son and
pleasure
younger
of
son.
pleasure
coaching.
of coaching Dalton at one point.
Yeah, and now he's becoming a pilot.
I seen that. I seen online he was flying through
Wow.
the air. That's pretty
I know,
impressive.
it's crazy. Yeah.
It's nuts.
So,
Like,
yeah,
what
I've been
kind of pilot are we
talking.
talking here? Like, commercial?
Yeah, he's going commercial. He's in a fast forward flight school right now.
Hey,
So
well, tell him in a couple of years, me and Dave, this thing's gonna blow up. We're gonna need PJs, private jets.
Yeah, we're gonna need to be
need
flown
we need a
around.
guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a private
Yeah,
jet.
we're going somewhere.
100%. Yeah, we're going to
Straight to my
yeah,
mom's
we're
basement.
going to Marlbank. We need a flight to Marlbank. Well, that's great. It has sparked things with people. It truly has. That's for sure. Like, we've seen it. Okay?
Well,
Yeah.
like, let's be honest, Rachelle. Look at the relationship you and I have now. You know,
I know.
You know,
I know.
I coached juvie and stuff like that, and we talked before, but the amount we have talked with this Oil Kings stuff, and just hats off, you know, to everything you've done, all the work you've put in. I think we're pretty lucky to have you.
Yeah, I'd say that too. We have talked before in the past, and we had some heated arguments about Donnybrook.
Not you,
I think
Dave.
you called me names. I'm pretty sure you called me names too.
Dave, I've called
But you know what? And that's just like you are, like, what I've noticed about you, honestly, is that you're passionate about what you do, passionate about your job, and that comes through. So when you get two people having a conversation that are passionate, sometimes it gets crazy, right? So that's what I most take from you, is how passionate you are about this town and the things that you do, not just the
people.
hockey. The
She cares
you
about
know,
us all.
yeah, you're out there pushing to make this, which is our little town, better. And anybody that does that, I have to take my hat off.
Little
to them.
town
I
with a
just
big
do.
heart.
Yeah, big heart.
Let's go.
So that's what I'm most I think is one of your greatest assets in my opinion.
Thank you.
The passion that the passion
No,
that you bring to
I'm thanking myself. I'm thanking thank
to this
you.
town.
Yeah, no, we should say it. And that's the last time we
Our
do
hearts
that.
And
are
now,
in it, right?
now your tires are fully pumped and we're done. with
Yeah.
that.
Now, Dave, give her the hard questions.
So now, you
Oh,
ready?
gosh.
Now we've
No.
buttered you up.
Okay, so hi, I got a question from a guy who lives down the road from here. We just brought him in. Hey, Randy. Yeah, come on in. This is Randy.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
You're putting
Rachelle.
me on the spot.
Rachelle, is this team costing me any money? My tax-paying money or what? Is it costing me my money?
Well, we'll ask her. Rachelle, is this team costing Randy any money?
Randy, take it easy, man.
Calm down. Oh my God, he's climbing up the wall. Can you answer his question?
Do you want me to actually? Are you good? Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he's
it's
ugly. He's mad. He
actually,
wants to know.
No, we broke even last year, and this year, like, our sponsors and our ticket sales really pay for this team. There's no money out of taxpayers' pocket for this. And I actually had that question this morning, and I kind of got a little aggravated about it because you put so much time into it.
Well, it's
and-
negative, right? That's what that
yeah,
truly is
and
negativity.
and everyone's volunteering their time, and so
Mhm.
right now we have a surplus of $8,000. We had $4,000 in donations that those individuals and businesses want to put directly to the players, so we are able to purchase away jerseys, able to get everyone.
Thank you to those businesses.
Yeah, that's
and
awesome.
people.
Yeah, you know what? We have to go and talk back and talk about our sponsors, because
Oh, we
if we wouldn't have the team that we do if it wasn't for them,
no,
as
that's
well
good.
as
That,
everything
that,
else.
Yeah,
that-
like, because
that's
we can't
actually gonna
grease
be
players.
Yeah,
we
no,
can't,
no,
we don't
no.
have, we don't own the epic, music or, some big conglomeration.
No.
We're municipality
Yeah,
owned.
we need
so
those sponsors. So
Yeah.
you're gonna know when you're about almost, like, you're gonna know when we're almost done with you and you can go to bed and get up in the morning. Because the
Yeah.
last thing we are gonna talk about is the sponsors, okay? Because we kind of
Yeah.
we're trying to figure that out the other day off when we were trying to figure out, like, a list of them, and we're gonna need a list of them obviously for our pod. So we'll end with those guys because they are the most
Okay.
important thing, right?
100%, Dave. Can't go an episode without giving some sponsors some
No.
love.
No.
Without them, this don't
So-
move and shake the way it does.
So Rachelle, just on the whole making money, breaking even thing, if let's just say
that's with equipment. That's with all
no, I
these
know it's
startup
crazy.
costs.
Like it must be an expensive team to run, right? Like it's got to be.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah.
It's definitely an expensive team to run.
Yeah.
However, we have it covered. And
Yeah, that's my point, right? Like, so
and we get some entertainment.
Oh, for sure. Now here's my question. So if you're saying that we broke even, if we would have, and I wish we would have, if we would have made it that next round in the playoffs, say one more, then one more, then we'd be making money. Am I right?
Yeah. So that $8,000 will probably go down to about $5,000, $4,000. We're going to try and break even on everything. But so the way it works with that is that we broke even last year because it was expensive last year to run because we had to buy everything, right? And we had to get things going. This year was a little bit different, but we have the away jerseys. We're doing a couple other things for the players because they are volunteers. Same with our coaches. And during those 2 games in the playoffs that we had at home, we made over $13,000.
What?
2 games. That was based on ticket sales and on beverages. So
that's a lot of pop.
Huge.
So a lot of pop. Eh?
Water. Gotta stay hydrated. We're not camels. We need liquids.
Gotta keep people hydrated.
We got to get into that too, but but anyway.
Well, we're gonna keep you up real late.
Well, you're gonna be here all night, goddamn.
You love us.
No, people don't want to listen to it that long. Me too, more on social media that long. But we so we did that, and so that's just the surplus is just based on home games, 10 home games.
Yeah,
that doesn't include playoffs.
Why, my lord, then if we go deep, there's money, right? Like, we would have made money.
Well, we need to go
playoffs.
playoffs.
Go deep, make money.
Yeah. So
we need to go playoffs.
Yeah. Well, that is oh my gosh, we're gonna talk enough about the team later, so we're just gonna focus on you. But I'm saying I think we're gonna have a good year, just from the amount of talent that we have this year, and that was another thing that we actually touched on with John too, when there was the amount of players that came, like not knocking everybody that played last year, but the actual start off for when it started compared to this year. I mean, there was a lot of factors, right? But compared to this year, when we went to a tryout, it was this is a tryout, man. This isn't, we're not out asking the Zamboni guy if he can put the pads on. Right? Like,
David Ayers,
we were good to go.
Emergency backup,
emergency backup goaltender. That was amazing, and I think that just talks to the success of what everybody accomplished last year, right, including yourself. So
let's be honest, hard work pays off, and Rachelle and Johnny, I'll put them against anybody else in the league, Dave.
Yeah.
Any other management team in the league, bring it on. These two.
Purpose fuels passion.
You know how you're like reminiscent about, okay, you guys stop. You know how you're reminiscent about the past and you're talking about like 5, 6, 7 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
John and I do that like last year. And I remember sitting there and I'm like thinking, do you remember last year, like him and I, oh my God, we're like brother and sisters. You get into a fight, 5 minutes, or not a fight, argument.
Okay, whoa. That leads into this question. Can we ask you this question? You ready?
Yeah.
What has it been like working in conjunction with our boy Johnny? I can imagine it's been a little hairy at times.
Well, I'm sure I was a little hairy with him too, but him and I have a brother in relationship.
Yep.
Like it was hard at first to identify our rules. Like I had to tell John, and I'm like, let me worry about everything else. You just worry about the players and the team. Let me worry about everything else. And once we identified our roles, we were good. And we laugh about it now. Like I talked to the guy 4 times today, and I'm like,
that's enough for anybody.
What are you talking about? But he's great. We have that thing now where we understand each other. We're great. Like we can say how we feel, and it's a great relationship. I truly don't know if another municipality owned a team, if they would be able to have that type of relationship that John and I have. Because
probably not.
No, it's pretty cool. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been great. I can't say John puts a lot of time in, as well as the coaching staff and players. And we always said, John and I said to each other, we're not going to say no to money, and we're not going to say no to volunteers. And I guess that's, you and Brad came into place too, because we just said no. I mean, we said yes to everyone.
Yeah, you said no. We just
I
decided to do it
self-appointed
anyway.
myself. I know it asked me
Nobody
nothing.
tells me what to do.
Yep, self-appointed president of the Booster Club.
Yeah,
Brad
there
Brooks.
you go. Yeah. Media
I have a hard
relations.
time with people telling me what to do too. So
Yeah.
works. So.
No.
But
I
that
just wanted
goes
to help.
back to, I remember John saying, okay, so we couldn't do the 50-50. Like the
I
municipality.
thought we weren't allowed to bring up the 50-50,
Yeah,
Rochelle.
yeah.
I'm
Look
bringing
at
up the
here she goes.
That's a
You
four-letter
can't-
word,
you
and now
can't-
we brought it
can't
up.
control her. You can't control her.
Told you she
I'm
bad.
going to bring up the 50-50 because that year so we gave back to the Oil Kings gave back to the service clubs. This year we're doing it for figure skating and minor hockey, which is great. Minor hockey's on board. They're taking
Sweet.
it 50-50.
Yeah, they
And then
love the boys.
Yep, and then the service clubs, they can have a table upstairs in the canteen, sell what they're doing. So we couldn't do that. I remember John coming to me and he said, we need to sell alcohol at the game, beverages. And I said, yeah, council's not going to go for that. But I said,
Here comes
I'll put it
Rochelle with the
forward.
proposal.
Yeah. Do you think we
I-
could sell?
Excuse me.
I said, we'll put it forward.
Can we drink 15 beers and watch a hockey game?
As long as you
For
got
sure
ride
you
home.
can.
As long as you got to ride
We don't have the
home.
Tweeds mirror anymore.
Yeah. So you had to
And
ask
they-
for that?
Yeah, and they said yes, and I was shocked again.
No doubt.
I learned something new tonight.
No doubt. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Me neither.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know you
Yeah.
had to ask. I thought we just did it and just kept
This
it
Well,
beer's
we
quiet.
had
for
to get the
Rochelle.
license.
No,
We had
I'm
to get the
teasing.
license out for it. So the municipality holds the license for the
Yeah, you know what?
for
It's not like
Yeah.
anyone's drunk there,
No,
but
well,
it's nice to
well-
have a pop and sit there, you know. I got my dad on the
Yeah.
one side of me and
Yeah, no, it's
talking, you
good.
know.
And it's you know what? I probably could guess why they would say yes to it because it's a different day and age. Everybody knows that you can't drink and drive. So if you're gonna have some drinks there, whatever, you're gonna get a ride home. You're gonna figure it out. You're not gonna do that because it's a different age, you know.
Yeah, that's taboo anymore.
Yeah, you don't
It's
do
like
that.
smoking.
And then when you hear of people doing it, they almost are like blackballed. Like you don't talk to them.
Mhm.
What are you, crazy? Like that's just not done anymore, right? So I could see them being
Rightfully
pretty
so.
safe with it, right? Like with the idea of it.
Oh yeah.
And it's a
I
money
have
maker.
to tell you. Yeah, Smith Falls called today the arena and
What did
said
we do?
Uh-oh.
Was it Brad?
They said no, yeah. What did you
What'd
guys
you do, Brooksy?
with it? Well,
I was a good boy.
I was
Yeah.
wondering when they called.
Yeah.
But they asked about how the municipality handed the alcohol license, and I
Oh,
had
yeah.
to explain to them. Yeah, but no one else, no other municipality owns the hockey team.
Oh, so
it's
they
a little
would
bit
get
different.
resistance, more resistance.
Well,
right?
we
'Cause they
started
don't
drinking
Yeah.
in fields at a young age. We know how to handle
We
our
know how to-
alcohol in the
we can drink,
municipality.
right.
Yeah, like so it's not like we're going to go to a hockey game and stagger all over the place.
No. And
No.
you know what? You don't see that. Like all last year, you never saw any nonsense from
Oh.
caused from alcohol. That's for sure.
No, it was great.
The only nonsense it's not even nonsense. I thought the glass was going to fall out in
Oh,
that
yeah.
video you posted. It did one time
Oh,
actually.
that made hair stand up in places
Yeah.
I didn't know I had hair, Rochelle.
That was something else. Like when they
Yeah, that's
score
great
a
atmosphere to
goal
go
and that
into.
horn goes, man, and that you can hear everybody singing that song.
Oh,
It's
to be one of the
just
boys out
hilarious.
there, that
Oh,
must be
what a
electric.
feeling that'd be.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I have a question for you guys.
Shoot.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, we're ready.
I know. Why did you guys want to be part of the Oil Kings? You guys have played a major part in it.
You
Dave?
go first, Brooksy.
Okay, well, you want it? Here it goes. The reason, like you said, Rochelle, you and I had talked early on, and you know, you asked if I could help out. I didn't at that time. My son was involved in hockey and couldn't make that commitment, so I knew this was something I wanted to do, and I knew there was some good people getting on board, and I'm like, well, you know, COVID's come along. I'm looking for a place to belong. got talking to you, got into the booster club, started making some friendships. And then it just snowballed for me personally. I just fell in love with the hockey club and got to know a bunch of the boys, class acts. And from then on, I was like, this is infectious. I want to be here more. I want to be around this. My son enjoyed it. My dad, he really enjoys that brand of hockey too. My wife started coming. So, it just wasn't an average day. For us, it was a Sunday out, and I wish somebody had put a pub up so after the games we could go, 'cause we don't have the hotel anymore. I would like, to see somebody step up and give us somewhere to eat some wings. Maybe some of the players would go afterwards, have a drink, socialize. Because that's what we all want to be around each other. That's what it all boils down to.
Look how you felt when you weren't for the last couple of years.
And I love hockey. And I love
Yeah.
Tweed. And that's why I said I got to make this float. Because I heard a lot of negative, Rachelle, like I said in the last pod. Everybody was going, this is never going to float. Taxpayers' money's going to get burnt up.
Yeah, all kinds of numbers.
And here I am on the other side, the little drummer boy smacking the drum going, it's going to work.
gonna
Let's be
work.
Tweed
Come on
Oil
now,
Kings.
Tweed Oil.
Yeah. But
Well, I didn't know if it was going to happen because, like John said, he's like, I don't have a team. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we
2
going to
weeks
do?
out was scary. I was like,
It was scary.
Hmm.
I was about to hit the panic button. Johnny's got ice in his veins.
Oh, yeah.
We're all
He
right.
was, he's always been like that, though, as long as I've ever known him. He's always pretty calm, not
What are you talking
so
about?
reserved. Yeah, no, he's the exact opposite. He's passionate. He's insane.
He's what
Yeah.
we need.
Yeah, he's insane. Well, my story isn't quite like that. Mine is more like a Dr. Phil kind of talk. When I first moved, it's two parts. It's one part hockey and one part social. When I first moved to this town, I wasn't accepted very well. I was, what would I have been? Bantam age hockey. So how old are you in Bantam? If I was first year
15?
Bantam, 15 years.
Yeah.
Maybe I was Pee. I can't remember. Anyway. Oh no, we were hitting this Pee Wee, I think.
Yeah, you hit Pee Wee back in our
Yeah,
day.
I was in grade 6. What's
They
that?
should go
Grade
back to
6,
that,
grade
by the way.
7? Can't remember.
Because you're not big enough to really smack
Yeah.
somebody and learn to carry that puck with your head up. But anyhow,
Anyway, I moved to Tweed in that year, and I went to the school, and I was there's not as much bullying going on now, I guess, or whatever. But I was the first day of school.
you had to be tough in the 80s.
Oh, I was bullied so bad. I was like, it's like a monster bully story. It's like I was in the tennis courts and everyone was kicking soccer balls at me. Like it was
Wow.
unbelievable.
You were
And-
the goalie.
Yeah,
Rochelle, he was
but
a
wait,
goalie.
no, wait,
Don't
wait, wait,
go,
no,
"Aw."
wait. It's a good story because
Okay.
it collides with hockey too, right? Which I don't even know if it makes it right, but anyway, one of the main guys kicking the soccer balls at me happens to be one of my best friends right now, so it does have a nice ending,
funny how
and,
that works,
and
eh?
it won't take long. They were just, I was, I'm from Toronto. I got pants on. I got the break dancing pants on with the zippers. You pull them down,
In
the mesh
Tweed?
comes. Oh yeah, just what's up, everybody? Guns up blazing. So
19
I run home. I'm distraught. I want out of here. This is 1980. When I was 16, it was
no,
88. So
no,
this is 84,
no.
85. Just wait, gets there. Remember that
You're
movie
coming
Breaking?
with the parachute
Just
pants
stop.
and Tweed?
Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. It didn't go well. Anyway. So whatever, they call us in Mo Gunning. Mo Gunning is probably one of the most, and he's probably. So I have on my one hand, I can tell you there's a couple of people that are in there that will never go away, and one of them's Mo Gunning. He's on my top 5 greatest men of all time.
Help Coach Juvie. I
He's
can't
one of the
say
greatest
no.
men of all time. And
Every guy in Tweed has a story about Mo Gunning and how much they like him.
I later on in the podcast I'll talk more and more about it, but Mo actually came to the house and talked to me, and then he brought me back and he sat me in the office with Daryl, and everything. Oh, I said his name. Sorry, Drano. Sorry, Drano.
I was
Anyway,
wondering.
He
You didn't even tell me who it was.
So the funny thing is it's September, right? And everyone was nice to me. Mo helped it out, whatever. But it was traumatic, man. It was the whole school.
Yeah,
So then anyway,
It's your own
hockey
man.
starts up, and hockey's always been my calm place. It's always been when I go to the rink, when I put my skates on,
You fit in.
I don't think about nothing else. and I was actually really good at it. So it made it easier. Let's just say. So when I come out onto the ice and I played the first skated, and for the first half an hour, everybody came to me. And it's not right or wrong, but it was the times, right? So hockey made me bridge that gap. And then this town accepted me. You know, it sounds crazy, sounds corny, but that's how it happened for me. And it was hockey.
It's a hockey town, Dave. You're right.
People. And then at that point, and it doesn't make it right. But now in 2022, this story doesn't hold water, right? But in the 80s, it holds water because it just wouldn't happen this day and age. That wouldn't happen.
No.
But so with the idea of hockey and the idea of this town, I fell in love with this town at that point then, because then I started, I was accepted.
Yep.
And because that was a big thing back then.
And I think that's what the Oil Kings is for a lot of us, Dave. We feel
tough.
accepted, right?
Mm-hmm. So that was how I got the love of this town, by certain people stepping up like a Mo Gunning to kind of get in my corner, and then move on down the road. Why I got involved with the Oil Kings.
A lot of young men, to be good men.
Oh yeah, he's great. And then when Johnny obviously is a friend of mine, I've known him forever and ever and ever.
You admit that in public. Yeah,
I know it's tough. I golf with him a lot. I play hockey with him. We've gone to lots of places anyway. So why did I help with him with the Oil Kings? Basically him. I wanted to see him succeed. I wanted to see the town succeed. I wanted to see this work. So every ounce of energy that I could have, because I love the game of hockey and I love this town, I put everything I can into it. So,
Rachelle, did you think this was going to work? Like in your heart of hearts, deep down inside, when they dropped the puck the first day in Tweed, did you think she was going to float?
I remember prior to that first game, I didn't know what was going to happen, to be honest. And then with the booster club starting, the atmosphere, we had the alcohol, the beverages, and we had the music, the atmosphere. You couldn't get a better atmosphere in any other town in this league than Tweed. And the fans were pumped up.
Oh man.
And I remember after that first game we won, I gave John a hug, and I think he was like, what the heck is going on?
Just that release, we did it.
In Gazal after all the stuff, and but that's when we knew that we had something going on, and it's because of the atmosphere that was created from the fans and you guys and everything, and the players. Do you
DJ'd
remember?
my way through college.
Yeah, Rachelle, you're right. The players sucked us all in.
Oh man, they were.
Do you guys remember? Nobody knew it was going to happen, but all of a sudden the players were handing out their sticks that were autographed.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, and I know a few young men that have them over top their beds and stuff like that.
Their bed, and then that one little guy, Colton, I think his name is. I interviewed him, and he signed up for minor hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
another huge thing for the town, right? Things like that.
Yeah, and he's using his hockey stick for playing, that the guys donated. So those are the biggest things, is what the players bring to the fans too.
The boys are so modest, Rachelle. They don't take any credit, and they almost blush, and a kid comes up, asks for an autograph or something like that.
Is he for real?
Yeah, but I don't think they understand that to a young man in the town, because I grew up around a dressing room that was the same, and those men were my idols. The Mike Rollins, the guys played on Harlow. I looked up to them just like the town's looking up to.
Well, to be honest about that, right? The caliber of play of this whole. That's what I was shocked about too, was the caliber of every team in the league. So if you think about it from a perspective of your 8 to 15, these guys are that's like watching a pro hockey game almost sometimes, right? The way they get going in a small rink like that, it's nuts. So of course you're gonna think they're superstars, larger than life, right?
Yeah,
and that's what makes it
9-year-old
awesome when
man,
you
which
see a
my son is
7 or 8-year-old
Yeah.
kid. Look at them like they're like larger than life.
Braden Allure. This is a funny story. We're sitting on my deck having a few pops.
Yeah,
I think
RC Cola.
RC Cola, correct. And my young lad goes in the house, and I have a lot of Sharpies laying around the house. You just never know who's going to stop by. All of a sudden, he comes flying out in the back deck's got his Oil King sweater on. He's got a Laura across the back because I coached him in juvie. We love Braden. Buckwheat's our boy.
Yeah.
And he comes out and he says, Braden, you signed my jersey? Braden goes all red in the face and, young man and all. I'm like,
And he can't spell his own name.
Yeah, true.
That was tricky.
His mom, Michelle, isn't here to write his name for him.
Oh, now what do I do?
But, signed the jersey, and last weekend he's biking around the neighborhood. Someone says, oh, it's the Oil Kings home opener. Or not home opener, but season opener. What's my son do? Go in the house, throw his Allure autographed jersey on, says, you know who this is on the back? It's the little things.
Yeah.
It's the little things I like.
Hey, and you remember, like, when the players go off and on, those kids are, like, lined up.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Right when and not one of them, like, everyone gives them a fist pump.
Yeah.
And, that's what, and then to Brad, so on Friday, I took half the day off. I had to do some things in Belleville. I know. I took half the day off, and I met Lee Box. And he said to me, and I met him at one of the stores there.
Great supporter, Lee.
Yeah, we were bringing up, of course, we talked to Oil Kings because he's a huge supporter. And he said, my daughter-in-law moved beside Brad Brooks and me, and he had nothing but great things to say about you. And so that was good things because he's all about the Oil Kings, but bringing up your name and how you help out too. Like, we just have a great group of people involved with this league, on and off the ice.
Pretty fun, fun, and I appreciate that. But this is about you, Rachelle.
Yeah, we already know we do lots.
You're the celeb.
Yeah, but it wasn't for you guys that we would not be here. Like, it wasn't for everyone involved.
Well, I know that
so many unsung heroes.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they're just. I mean, with conjunction, I love that word, conjuncture. I learned it today. With everybody involved.
Webster's Dictionary.
I did. I was just trying to get some big words to impress our listener. That was one of them. But when you put it all together,
step my game up.
When I was saying this to John the other day too, is that we put together a really good package last year, I think, with everybody that it was involved as far as like the presentation, the players, like everything was just like, I don't know, it was just a good product, and everybody bought into it, right?
Well, we talked about this, right, Rachelle? Like our Facebook page, we're not flashy.
Yeah.
No,
we are what we are. We're Tweed people. We're simple people that can have fun locked in a bathroom with two of us.
Yeah.
We don't need a lot of amenities.
No. We had a fun car ride home there Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and there was only 5 of us in there.
That's right. So, yeah, we can make our own fun in Tweed. We don't need Walmarts. We don't need the flashing lights.
No.
Senior A Hockey Club, though.
Felt like a 5-minute ride.
We're from the heart. Like, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our product is sold on everything, right? And that we have and what we've established. And it's great that you guys are doing a podcast and getting everyone going here. But, I have to mention a couple things. Mm-hmm. I remember the league and all the players, all the teams saying, who takes videos of your games? Because we have to have a videographer at every game. We have to have it filmed because of insurance reasons and penalties and such. And our videographer, who's coming back this year, he's only 17 years old. His name's Max, and his brother actually plays for university hockey as a goalie in the States. And
what's Max's last name? Let's give him a big shout out.
What's Max's last name? I
put you on the spot, Max. We're going to give you a full shout out with the last name and pump your tires real good here, buddy.
Yeah, so like he's 17 years old and he's videoing our games and he's the best videographer we have in the league. 17. So like there's things like that goes beyond behind the scenes. That
Young people doing good things, Rachelle.
Yeah.
Giving him a chance, cutting his teeth. Who knows? He might be on MTV here.
And you never know. He's great. He actually was filming with Nick Pujic. Like if we go back to our logo, maybe you don't want to talk about our logo, but
I like our
I don't
logo.
mind it. I don't mind it at all.
What's wrong with their logo?
Oh,
It should be on the
there's
ice,
a story.
but that's
There's
another
a story. Well, no, minor hockey. I
It's
have
okay.
to give a
There's
big
lots of
shout
room
out
out
to
there.
minor hockey has been so supportive. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So I have to give,
Sweet
you know,
off.
and they have a juvenile team this year, which is great.
Yeah, no,
Nice
the
looking
Friday nights are going to be
juvenile.
rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Kenny McKeechee.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Nice
got,
juvenile team in Tweed this
so
year,
Friday
folks.
nights, I think is Bantam Friday night too? I think it is. So Bantam midget and
Bantam is
juvenile.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a great Friday night.
And then Saturday,
And then
the
Saturday,
big
you got
boys.
the big boys out there. But Friday nights in the
Yeah.
arena are going to rock and roll this year.
Yeah, support that juvie team.
And the
We
midget
need 2
team.
ice pads,
And
though.
the Bantam.
We don't have enough ice.
We need a bigger
We need more
rink.
ice. We need, yeah, we'll see what happens.
We're
with
working on that, eh, Rachelle?
We're working on it.
You know what? I was in just
See,
real quick,
Tweed,
I
she
was
doesn't
in-
sleep.
It's not easy though. I was in Norwood last night.
I
Sunday.
don't know when they.
I don't know. I was there for a hockey game anyway, and I looked at that wall, and the guy in there, the sponsors, and they raised a sugar
lot of
pile
money,
to
yes,
make
sir.
that rink when they
Sugar
made it, man.
pile.
Oh my god,
Let's
it's
feel that.
insane. That
Yeah.
platinum club, over 25,000 plus in the platinum club. It was huge. The
The
list.
Platinum Club.
Platinum
I'd
club.
like to get my name in the
Get
Platinum
in the
Club.
platinum club. But anyway, it'd be my point being, you need an insane amount of money to build a rink first and foremost, and
Oh yeah.
you'd need people to sponsor. It'd be tough to do, man.
Yeah, but we
Really
need a
tough.
barn. Like, we
Oh,
have the
100%.
barn.
Yeah.
The barn is like, you know, we had 750. I'm sure there was more that
Oh, it's-
snuck behind the door.
Yeah.
Not in
But,
Tweed. Our fans wouldn't sneak in the side door, and if I catch anyone doing that,
That's something that
yeah.
the whole
I used to say
atmosphere of playing in that rink is
It was
almost the best
crazy.
part.
It was crazy.
Yeah, like I don't even know if I'd want a bigger rink, to be honest with you. When you got
No,
a
'cause
pack like that, it's so
there's history.
so in your face.
There's
right?
nowhere to hide.
No,
in that
nowhere
barn.
to go.
You got to
can't
be
go
a man
anywhere,
to
and
play
everybody's
hockey.
right on
Full
top of you.
body men's hockey in that rink.
awesome.
You got to be a man.
Yeah,
Who was that team that we were playing against? Was it West Carleton?
Yes.
yeah.
Was it West Carleton?
It
and
was,
they could
Rochelle.
not this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like they were talking, I forget what player.
It was their
the
captain.
one yeah.
A
and-
Moise?
Yeah,
he was
Moise.
classy, man, eh?
He thought it was a great atmosphere and loved playing here.
He scored that
Yeah.
Michigan goal.
He
on
did
us.
get that
Oh,
Michigan goal.
Man, slick hockey
Then Murray
player.
knocked
you
him on
think-
his ass.
Do you think
But it
the
was
players though? Do you think the players I think the players love playing for Tweed Oil Kings because of the fans and that atmosphere.
Oh, 100%.
Rochelle. I'm lucky enough now to be on the bench with the boys, and I can
Yes.
I can vouch that as fact.
They love it.
Rhino, Andrew Reinhold, a lot of the boys after the one practice, they were telling some of the new guys, they're like, wait till you get a
Yeah, it
home
was
game
pretty
here.
funny.
He's like, it's electric,
Were they?
boys. Well, we're all looking. These boys have had people screaming and yelling. A
Yeah.
lot of them,
Yeah.
have had some pretty electric moments probably in their careers.
Yeah.
To,
Mhm.
at 30 or 40 years old, relive a bit of that.
Oh,
Sign me up.
Brooksy,
Sign
you
me
know,
up.
you've played, and I've played, like not crazy ass levels or nothing,
No,
but
sir.
when you hear that crowd go nuts and and you're playing and you scored that goal, man, that is a feeling that you cannot, you can't get that feeling. You just
It makes you
can't.
thirst for more.
Yeah. And that's what I love watching it. And when it happens and the place goes nuts and that many people there, it's awesome. It's just a great feeling.
Man, you look down you're standing arm in arm. You look, and
Yeah.
your neighbor's smiling. Your
Yeah.
neighbor's 3 concessions over smiling. Everyone's giving a thumbs
Oh,
up.
it's
It's
awesome.
That's what we need, right?
Awesome
After COVID,
atmosphere.
right, Rachelle? Because that
Yeah,
was
do
tough.
you-
Like the job you guys did with the municipality and COVID and like
Oh, I couldn't believe we started.
It was
No,
terrible.
that was horrible. It was horrible. I'll admit that. It was horrible.
yeah, I
We
shouldn't
had
have
to
brought that
follow
up.
preventive-
COVID's gone. We're not gonna.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we're not. Let's not talk about it. Candace.
You know what?
Well, I shouldn't say this, but no one else talks about it except for.
Let's shut that down because
Yep.
you know what?
Let's
I
shut
just
that down.
realized that we've been talking to you for almost an hour.
Yeah, we.
That's what happens.
I
That's
know,
what
when
happens.
when you get a good guest and you got good talking, it just time
They're
goes
gonna
by.
they're gonna want more from her.
So
I
let's
can't
just,
wait to hear from the players, though. I want to hear their side, so I'm excited for you guys to interview.
Oh, yeah,
them,
we're gonna
because that's
have
what's
them in
more-
here.
We
most
have a
important.
couple actually, Rachelle, that want to come straight into studio.
They want to come in studio and do
Oh,
two guys.
Yeah, and then we'll know over
That's
the
gonna be
phone
fun.
stuff. Maybe you and Johnny will get you in studio
Yeah, we might have to
together
do
for
that.
your second
that might be interesting.
brother sister.
Well, what I found
Brother.
was that when we had John on, I didn't want to go too crazy long because I just feel like if you can stick around an hour, a little bit over an hour, then people will listen more, right? But
Agreed.
so,
Yeah.
but if
You
we
gotta leave one
have-
more.
you can always do another. You can always do another one, right? So
We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm
we're
good.
gonna have I think both of you guys on at the same
Did you
time
enjoy this? You gonna come back?
in the den?
Yeah, I will, but I think the players. I'm.
Oh no,
excited
we're
to hear
going.
from
Yeah,
the
we're going
players.
through the play. And you know
This
who else we're going
municipal
after?
Stuff, it's gonna be boring.
Mitchie
What?
Gagne,
We're going after Mitchie Gagne.
our white whale.
He's our white whale.
All
We're
if you
gonna,
hear me, Mitchie.
we're gonna get you on here, Mitchie.
week 2.
You're gonna
Did he
be on
agree?
here. No, not
No,
yet.
he hasn't
Yeah.
reached out
Yeah,
to us.
we're-
Not
we're
one
not-
either.
Our listener hasn't phoned him and bugged him enough, but hopefully
Yeah.
our listener
What are
gets
we
on
gonna
the
call
horn
our
there.
listener?
We're not.
We gotta give him a
We're
name.
not. We're not gonna call it. It could be a girl. It could be a guy. It could be anybody. Who knows? One listener's out there. He's gonna get
Okay.
Mitch on this
Okay, I'm gonna get off.
one. No.
I'm gonna
Okay,
No.
boss,
No.
yeah.
No. Not
Yeah,
yet.
we ca-
Sponsors.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. What?
Do you have them like written down or anything like that? Or we tried to get it on.
Yeah, our
Facebook,
sponsor. I
and we
can't
couldn't-
believe like.
Couldn't nail it.
No, I have them. They. I couldn't believe that we reached out to our community
Mhm.
and asked for sponsors.
Mhm.
They didn't even know what this team was about, and we had $20,000 in sponsorship the first year.
Yep.
And we have
Wow.
additional ones.
That's crazy.
So, Tweed Tim Hortons, they're a platinum sponsor.
They're platinum.
Great.
Every day
Yeah.
I get a bacon
Well, we
and
get a
egg
bacon
bagel.
and yeah.
Oh,
Timmy's. We get
Yeah.
coffees, double. We love
2
it.
milk,
My
1
kid works
sugar.
there. One of my kids work. Both
Oh,
my
yeah?
kids worked there before. Yeah, Eli works there now.
nice.
Oh, awesome.
Oh boy, Eli.
I've always worked there.
And then we have Vito's Pizza. That's a gold sponsor. They have a great giveaway right now. They get 4 season tickets and a free pizza for the first homecoming game on October 1st.
Yeah, we see that. That's on Facebook. Yeah. Like and
Yeah.
share this post.
Say
for
that
your chance to
again?
win. Here, I'll read it off. Like and share this post for your chance to win a large 3-topping pizza and 4 tickets to the Tweed Oil Kings.
Let's
home
go,
opener
Vito's
on
Pizza.
Saturday, October the 1st. And when it will be selected on Friday, September the 30th. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then we have our silver sponsors, Scott Trudeau Construction and Rayburn Insurance.
Well, yeah,
love
we
them.
went over
we
Trudeau's
talked
last
about Trudeau.
week.
We pumped their tires on the first pod. And yeah. Okay, keep going.
And then our bronze sponsorship are Rosebush,
Rosebush.
Dunecho Cattle Company.
Sold her
Oh.
a truck too.
Don Echo, that's good beef.
Yeah, good beef.
Yeah, it is. Kyle Ramsey, Quality
We
Excavation.
talked about
And
Dirty Cow for a
logging.
while. Yeah. We talked about that.
Raymond Reed Transportation. They're great. Ed and Bobby.
Oh, she hung up on us.
What?
We lost her.
Ed and Bobby?
Ed
She
and
was
Bobby.
right in the middle.
Oh my God, get her back.
Yeah, we got to get her
Hang
back.
on a second. What
I
happened
told
there?
you she could
Did
talk,
she hang
Dave.
up on it? Yeah, I was.
This is what
shocked.
happens to me. We'll
was
get
shocked.
talking about stuff and it'll lead. Well, what do you think about
Hello?
Oh, you hung up on us for crying out loud.
I didn't. You guys, your battery must have went dead.
Oh no, my
It's been
battery
a
doesn't
long-
go die.
I don't know. Just
80
when
Don't
people,
I
act
got
like
the
you
best
haven't
phone
enjoyed
on the
this.
planet, buddy. It don't die. Come on, keep going. We're at Reed's. Keep going.
okay, we're at Reed's,
Yep.
and then it was great. Bergeron Clifford came in after
Slip and fall.
yeah, slip and
Walmart.
fall right on
Walmart.
our stairs.
Yeah, no Walmart.
And
We
then-
already talked about that.
And then this year we have new sponsors: CNC, Hose and Hose Industrial Supply.
Nice.
All he wanted, that was a
CNC.
donation. That was a donation
Nice.
for
Oh.
Kendall
CNC
Hill
hose.
Supply. That was another donation.
Nice.
And then DCW. Dirty Crack
Welding.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and
Wife
gentlemen.
Leeler.
Yeah.
So those are our
Mr.
main
Dirty.
sponsors.
Okay. Awesome.
So I think we got $24,000 in sponsorships this year.
That's great.
Yeah, and let's be honest, folks. You might be able to get it a bit cheaper somewhere else if you go to a big box store.
Yeah.
But who's supporting us? Who's supporting your minor hockey teams, guys? Who's supporting your kids' soccer teams? Who's supporting the minor ball team? It isn't the big box stores. It isn't Home Depot.
No.
It's Rajat. It's all these local businesses, Vito's, Trudeau's, Rayburn, Kyle Ramsey, Rosebush, Tim Hortons, CNC Hose, Clifford Bergeron, Don Echo, DCW. It's those people that make
Heart and
things
soul.
affordable for our kids. Bob Bush, greatest man in minor hockey. If I didn't grow up in that era, the amount that he donated to, kids in our community and the prices he kept down so everybody could
Yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
Back in the day, everybody could play.
Yeah.
It was because of men like that in our community. And guys,
100%.
let's keep it local and let's support
I had a pizza
these
Friday.
people that
Take it easy,
support
Brooksy.
us.
I got a Vito's pizza on Friday, man. Calm
Sorry,
down.
Rachelle,
I
that's
ate.
my rant.
Jeez, I ate. I got a pizza. Thanks, Vito. I hope my next one has a free topping on it. I like bacon.
But these are the people we live with. These
Yeah.
are the kids we have over to their houses. These are the people that the money stays in the community.
Yeah.
Let's support local, guys.
Sounds good.
Hey, Value Mart, if you want to sponsor our podcast, we're looking for you.
They're looking for you. We need a new monitor.
Yeah, we'll give you a shout out every week.
I got to recoup some of this money. We might have to get a sponsor.
I think
Ah,
I heard Value Mart's a great sponsor.
Great.
For everything.
We're going after.
everything. Yeah, I got to go in and see them.
Let's just go.
I
We're,
used to
we're
work
just going to
there.
go in and talk to them.
Bag boy,
Yeah, you were.
4 years.
Yeah,
As for
go
Tom.
we'll go talk to Tom.
Yeah, I heard he's great.
Well, we're
Yeah,
going to
he
find
is.
out.
Great.
Okay, well,
supporter,
thanks,
Alva.
So
guys.
that's good, eh? We really
Hey,
appreciate
Rachelle.
you coming on.
No.
man. Like 100%.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
And I think
you.
that goes from a lot of people in our community that you gave a home to.
He's
Yeah,
done a
it's
great
great to
job,
see.
and we are
I'm grateful.
Yeah, well, that's the word I'm looking for. That
Yeah, I'm grateful.
grateful that you put it forward. Grateful that you pulled it off.
I'm
And
grateful
then-
I got to meet her. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
She's pretty awesome.
well, I'm grateful.
I
for
consider us
everyone bringing
friends
it
now,
together.
Rochelle.
Who's that, Brad or Dave?
That's Brad.
I consider you a friend too, Brad, and Dave too. We're just passionate. So no, thanks you guys. You guys are doing a great job, and
that's
shout out to the players and coaches and to John Desjardins. Sorry.
Desjardins.
Desjardins.
All right. Well, awesome. Thanks,
First
Rochelle. We'll let
working
you
champion.
get to bed now. You're probably going to be late for work. You can blame it on us.
We'll send over take 20.
Yeah,
So keep you
Okay,
up
well-
all day.
blame it on us.
Yeah. We'll see you guys October 1st.
Yes,
1
next
o'clock.
this Saturday against the North Dundas Rockets. The league
Let's
Yeah.
see somebody.
Like we got to pack that barn now. I mean, we got
You
to.
don't have to tell them.
We need to
they
pack
already
the
know.
barn.
We're gonna pack the
Okay.
barn.
If you don't
Okay,
know,
bye.
now you
Good night.
know.
Thanks a lot.
Okay,
You're
thanks,
awesome.
guys.
Thanks,
Thanks
boss.
a lot.
Okay.
Adios.
Okay. Bye.
Awesome.
I told you, man.
Great guest.
I think people are going to like her.
I like her.
How can you not?
How can you not like her?
Yeah. She's straight from the heart.
Yeah.
There's no BS with Rochelle.
I didn't know she was such a fibber.
Yeah, I told you she was bad, Dave. Bit of a gangster, eh?
Yeah. Telling him there was a GM when there wasn't.
A little white lie, hey.
Ah,
What they don't
that
know ain't gonna hurt them.
Didn't hurt anybody.
Oh, look what happened.
Yeah. Everything worked out.
Good
All right.
thing we got a gangster.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Coach's Corners time, boys. We're going
Yep.
to talk about the game Saturday. That was our first game. We were in Smith Falls against the Doritos.
Yeah, let's get into her.
How'd you see it, Brooksy?
Well, I get recapping the game.
Let's break it down period by period.
Well, if you want to go period by period,
Yeah.
we got to start before the game. We had a bit of bad luck.
Yeah.
Couple bad incidents. bad luck to the hockey club, and
That kind of set the mood, right?
yeah, I guess so. But
Little bit.
no excuses.
No
I don't.
excuses.
No excuses
We're
are
not
for losers, and
excuse.
if you win, you don't have to make excuses.
No.
So, hats off to Smith Falls, great hockey
Oh my
club.
God! Every time we made a mistake,
Yeah,
put the
that
puck
big
in
ice
there.
surface, great club, great
club,
organization.
great club.
Definitely hats off.
Yeah.
Enjoy going up there.
They played
Treated
great.
with nothing but respect up in
No.
Smith Falls.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, I'm on the bench now with the team, and we were treated fabulous. Great organization, classy group of guys, and a good hockey club. Hats
Beautiful
off
rink.
to you, boys.
Beautiful rink.
Yep.
Yep.
But that being said, I'm going to get into our club, and
Yeah.
we had we had car trouble on the way up, and
Yeah, no
Jesse
boss,
Douglas, the club, and all the boys were thinking of you, man.
Yeah.
So, other than that, we played a little short. Not going to lie to the fans.
No.
We had a few bodies down just to some unseen, circumstances. We got through it. Got through the first 3-1. That shorthanded breakaway.
3-1
Could have made it
after.
3-2 going into the second, and who knows, right?
Yep.
But I take a bit of responsibility myself. We had 5D. Big hats off to Corbin Crawford,
Big Corb.
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Yeah, Braden Lohr, Deb McCann, Stevie Norman. Those five guys logged up pile ice.
Pile ice.
Yeah. To play, 5 defensemen, this brand of hockey. I knew
Tough.
we were in trouble, and that'll never happen again. That was, one of. And get ready, Oil Kings. There's some exciting things in the future for this hockey club. We got some boys that can sling her around.
Oh, for sure, man. They were. So we were hanging right in there for the first 10 minutes of the first period. Nothing. It was
Webby.
Webby. Oh my God. Let's talk about Webby.
How many
That's your
pad
nickname now.
saves?
I don't know if that's your nickname or not, but it is now. It's
you don't
Webby.
know, now you know.
Now you know.
You don't get to choose your nickname,
No,
Dave.
we choose her. All right. Let's just put it in perspective. I know we got quite a few goals.
Let's call it like it is.
We got 9 goals scored on us. We got 9 goals scored on us.
Yeah.
We had
Can't be
but-
the best every night.
no, and you couldn't blame Weber. You couldn't blame the Web for none of them. He
No.
had almost 60 shots on him.
Yep.
Like that's enough, And he made some phenomenal saves at times too. Like he looked really comfortable in the net, and I was impressed with him. What about you, Brooksy?
Oh, 100% impressed with Webby. Yeah.
He was.
He made the
was
ones
great.
he should have, and he made a few he shouldn't have.
Yep.
What more can you ask for a goaltender? Boys played their hearts out. Proud of this group of men. Stuck together. Tough circumstances.
No quit either, eh?
Kudo.
Oh,
Oh,
kudo.
that guy can snipe, huh?
First star in a 9-4 loss.
Yeah, he got all 4 goals.
Pretty hard not to pick him, eh?
Yeah. Rhino.
I know. That line it looked good.
Yeah, they drove the bus first.
Yeah, I thought they did good. I thought
Yeah.
they were great.
Yeah, they played well.
And Shelley, new addition.
Yeah, new addition.
I liked them.
Oh, Shelly's great.
Yep,
Great guy. Great guy in the room. Great on the ice. Yeah, good pickup.
I liked them.
Glad to have you, Shelly.
Yep, great to have you on board. So yeah, she was
Sheldon Thompson, for people that don't know.
Yeah,
I'm saying Shelly.
Sheldon,
I
yeah.
do nicknames. Sorry.
Yeah, we were big on nicknames, and I
Brandon Kudo.
Yeah, Kudo. Yeah. I have a nickname that I'd like to share with everybody, and I hope that he's okay with it, because he kind of.
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna give my new nickname out. Are you ready?
Is this like Lionheart Part 2?
No, this is, I was like, oh my God, where is it here? Where's my man? I'm trying to find him on here. Tell us a story real quick while I look for something here.
Oh, man. Like, you put me on the spot. But, yeah,
About
the
game.
boys, they
I
played
can't
their
stop
hearts
laughing in
out.
my head.
3-1 after the first. Second, we run in some penalty trouble. And this brand of hockey and that
Oh.
size of rink.
They can make you pay.
Yeah, and a few times I left Corbin and the boys out too long, Davey, and
Yeah.
a little ring rust on me as a coach.
That was your first time on the bench, right?
Yeah, in
what
a
do you
few
expect?
years with this kind of brand of hockey, and I'm not going to be honest, I've never coached this caliber of men before, but I've coached 21-year-olds and stuff like that. So, yeah, absolutely impressed with every guy on that bench. We stuck together. 9-4 loss. We still all stuck around, had a water together in the dressing room, told some stories, bonded together, a little bit of rough stuff at the midway through the third.
Yeah. That's,
That's hockey.
Frustration.
That's hockey, right? Yeah, no, it was a good hockey game. And like I said, hats off to Smith Falls, the organization, the boys. Great hockey club.
Yeah.
Enjoy playing them and can't wait to see them in 3 weeks. We're going to have a great hockey game down in Tweed.
Yeah, I'll be back in the barn, and we'll have a big squad ready to take them on because they're one of the top teams in the league. You're not getting away from that fact.
Yep.
What my take on the game?
Don't you dare take anything away from them.
No, not at all. My takeaway from the game was, I thought that we were going pretty good, and then we got a couple goals down. Then we got that one goal back in the first, and then they
couple shorthanded goals, Dave.
Yeah,
but that's
we got one too.
Yeah, that's ring rust.
Yeah,
Well, I'm not saying I don't make excuses, like I said earlier.
No.
And then you're going to hear me say this in the pod. Excuses are for losers. Winners don't have to make excuses.
Yep.
So, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses, but a couple, turnovers and stuff like that on a power play that we're not going to see midway through the season.
No, and they made you pay.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They made us pay.
And we'll make you pay, too, if you do that kind
coming.
of stuff. So,
And then those. So, like I say, my take on that was that second period when we gave up a couple of goals, and then we started. We were chasing the game. I mean, and when you're chasing the game, it's really hard, and then you start trying a little too hard to catch back up.
But Dave,
what do you do?
I'm ready to go to after that first one. I'm ready to go to war with these guys.
Yeah.
No quitting that bench.
Yeah, not at all.
Not one.
Not at any point in the game.
No, man.
Not at any point.
No, these guys are warriors, and I'm ready to go to war with these boys.
They didn't get discouraged.
I'm all in.
Yeah. No.
They showed me everything I wanted to see. A little bit of adversity night one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, no.
She's good. She's going to be a good ride, Tweed.
It's going to be good.
This most talented group of hockey players I've seen. Yeah. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I'm going to save the nickname for Saturday.
Okay, you still looking?
No, I know it, but I'm not. I'm saving it for Saturday. I think it's going to be good.
Take the elastic off.
I think we got to do the player introductions on Saturday for the home opener. So we got to do something. I'm going to break out that nickname there, I think.
Wow.
I think
player introductions.
So I think we should.
I think we should too.
Well, we'll play it by
So is that the game recap? We have enough of that, have we?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we covered.
Yeah. So for the first game, we were down 9-4. Kudos to Smith Falls. Kudos. Kudos.
Kudos
4. But yeah, hats off to Smith Falls. They played a great game.
Sure.
And then we're gonna come back. We're ready to go. That was the first game, right? Like we just had practices and stuff. So you need a few games to get it going. Get the feel. Got guys playing with each other that never play with each other. Some of that stuff too. But
yeah, I'm gonna take responsibility myself. I got to be better.
Well, I think you should. I
got to be better too.
You need to step up.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, the real bench boss is going to be there Saturday. And for those that don't know, Chris Hunt, guys.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of hockey practices. I've been a lot of.
Guy can run a ship.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty impressed. I'm just sitting there with my notepad taking notes. That is one. He's a great hockey mind, folks. We're going to love having him, and the players are going to really respect him.
Yeah, so me and Chris played minor hockey together, and he was always one of the better players out there, obviously, right? But the thing with him was he wasn't super fast, but hands, man, and could shoot. And then, of course, he went on to play with the Petes. And
my best friend, Kirby Tebow,
with
Charles's brother.
Yep.
And, he was one of the best guys I've ever met. Kirby coached with him for 3 years down in AAA, and he's, I consider myself a bit of a hockey head. And he said, Brooksy, you got to meet this guy. Oh, yeah. He said, he's taught me stuff. And I'm like, oh, you don't say now. Man. Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. 3 weeks in, I'm a believer. When I saw her face, I'm a believer.
I coached a lot when the kids were younger, and then I looked at some videos and stuff. So I found myself sometimes you get a little irate, and that's the one thing I noticed. And I watched Fly because Patty Cassidy's boy Liam was on that AAA team that had all that success.
How many guys out of that team he
how many
coached
got
during the
drafted?
OHL?
Yeah, how many got drafted? I can't remember. It was a big number.
Check the stats on that one. I'm not going to pump his tires, but it is one impressive stat if you look that up.
We are pumping them a little bit, but what blew me away was I watched obviously lots of games because I went down to watch Liam play and Connor. Actually, I like watching Connor play too. He was good. And Isaac Brown was on that team.
Oh yeah, Brownie.
Tweed boys, yeah. So
yeah, part of the juvie team in Tweed.
The demeanor, unbelievable. His demeanor doesn't change on that bench no matter what's going on, and I think that's key. Like this, he knows what's going on, and he'll bring that kind of mentality to this team, and they're gonna.
He's the excellent.
They'll love him. They'll love him.
He understands games so well.
Yeah.
Just the tidbits I've picked off him in 3 weeks.
Well, he can run a practice, eh?
Oh. Yeah, there's no standing around.
That's enough.
Puts the horses through their paces. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. So we got it. We actually do have a tough home opener.
That depends.
On what? On what? Oh, you look at it?
Yeah. Maybe tough on the road, but we're pretty good at home, man.
I'm actually
in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm actually super excited about this game on Saturday.
It's a good measuring stick for Oil Country. These are the defending champs, boys.
Yeah.
North Dundas, pride of the league, class of the league.
Yeah.
We're gonna see where we stand. And I'm telling you, you're gonna like this, guys. This is a nice hockey club and a great group of men.
Yeah. So that'll be at 1:00 on Saturday. And I hope and anticipate there'll be a big crowd there.
Dave, keep telling you, man.
I know. I don't even know why.
You don't
I
have to
say
anticipate.
it.
We got the best fans in the league.
Yeah. No, it's gonna happen. We
stand behind our product, win or lose.
You know what else?
We're not fair weather.
I wanna put a shout out to the
Go for it.
McDonald's in Smith Falls. Brother, that could quite possibly be the best quarter pounder with cheese that I've ever had in my life. But it may be because I was eating dinner at 11:30 at night. I don't know.
We weren't getting to Perth.
No, we weren't going to make it.
No, we were eating 7-Eleven if we went to Perth.
We weren't going to make it.
Shout out to Smith Falls.
Oh, yeah.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Shout out to you. Great service from that young man.
Salt was excellent on the fries.
Yeah. What was that? I think a boy's name was Devin that served us. Excellent. And that rink, like, again, I got to go back to it. What a beautiful rink. I love that rink. But
yeah, maybe in a couple of years, Tweed can have a rink.
Wouldn't that be something? And we talked about that with Rachelle a little bit, but then the nostalgia.
Hey, our new
part,
council could
maybe
do it.
they could build us a
I
rink.
heard that Don DeGenova. I heard he's a worker.
Maybe we should get a talking to him.
Yeah, maybe that's our second after Mitchie.
Yeah, but Mitch is
Mitchie.
He's our white whale.
Yeah, he's our white whale. He's our Gretzky here
Yeah.
on the Oil Kings podcast. We want the press on.
Yeah. So listen, listener, I need you to reach out to him. Let him know. Let him know that Brooksie and Super want to talk to him because we've got those tough questions for him, and we got easy questions. We won't make it hard.
Yeah, we like the league. It's going to be
love
a good
the
chat.
league. We love the league. That was the other thing too. Like every town we've gone into, because we've gone on the road quite a bit, like last year, and now we're starting again this year. When you get there, man, like everybody's so nice, eh?
Oh,
like
as soon as
so
they
nice.
walked in, Smith Falls, come in this store. Here you go, guys. That class.
The players too, like
That's what I find about most hockey people. Classy guys.
always, right? Yeah, that's
You're mentored by good men, you become a good man, right?
yep, for sure.
It's a great thing about hockey. Number one, we want good people.
We
Number
need
two, we want good hockey players.
yeah, 100%. I think we're good, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think
Yeah,
Rachelle gave
I
us
think
a
Rachelle
lights
was-
out.
I think Rachelle was.
She's straight
awesome.
from the heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
it was a great interview, and I hope that
She wouldn't take no credit. She's trying to give it
No,
to everybody else.
I know.
though.
Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Every time you would try to pump her tires a little bit, she tried to turn it on other people.
That's
and-
defense mechanism.
Yeah,
of
no,
mine,
that's
too.
good.
It's
That's good.
yeah. She's a humble person.
Dedicated to the cause.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. No, She is a class act. You nailed it, man. The amount of energy she put in. I know we didn't touch on it a whole lot about because I bet there's a story there, eh? Like a big story. That's why we got to have her back on at some point. Same with John. The whole idea of after it got, I mean, we got a little bit of it, but when the municipality or council approved the team, oh my Lord, we got a little bit about getting the GM part. But imagine,
and you
how
know
much
the
more
crazy
there is.
thing about all this, Dave?
Yeah,
We're municipality owned.
yeah,
This could all change with the new council.
yeah.
So if there's any counselors out there, you want to talk about the Oil Kings?
We'll have you on.
Yep. We'll give you an air. We'll give you an audience.
Here is
Our one listener.
When is our one listener? If you want that listener's vote,
Yep.
you need to get a hold of us.
He'll vote.
Yep, get a hold of us, and it's super easy to get a hold of us. You can either, you can message my own personal Facebook account, I guess, or you can message Brooksie's, or you can go right on the Tweed Oil Kings Facebook page.
Jacob Palmetier doesn't need to message us.
Oh, Jake, I could yell.
He's
to
already
Jacob.
got our vote.
He's yeah. Well, you know what? We don't even need to talk. You're in, Jake.
Jake, you're in.
Yeah. He's my neighbor. He's ace.
He's on the
places.
team.
And he's true enough. But where is that, man? Why don't I know this off the top of my head?
You're the tech guy, Dave. Like,
It's brutal, you know that? Okay. So this is going out there for anybody who's trying to get on council or what was that? What's
I
that
think
cat's name?
deputy mayor's got
Who's that?
3 people running: Brian Trainer,
Brian
Jamie
Traynor,
DeMarsh,
Jamie
and
DeMarsh.
Sandor Johnson.
And Sandor, the wine guy.
The wine guy. Sandor's a good head. Any of you 3 want to get on here? Give us your platform.
Super
I think there might be a couple people in Tweed listening.
and Brooksy at gmail.com. And is with the and, not the and sign, because we know how to spell. So I put the word and in there. Super and Brooksy at gmail.com. You can reach out to us. We'll have you on the pod. And let us know what you feel about the Oil Kings and if you're going to support them or not. And I hope you are, because this town's supporting them. Right? And you heard it. What'd she say? What did it cost last year?
$0 the
Zero taxpaying dollars. Randy was super happy. He left. He came in mad.
And that's
he
with
left
all the
happy.
startup costs, all the equipment,
Oh.
all like
Everybody's got gear.
they
Everybody's-
wrote the book last year as they went.
Yeah,
Yeah, the book's wrote now, folks.
yeah.
It's time to turn. Yeah, we're going to do all right. And believe me, with the product that Johnny's assembled,
Oh,
the head coach we got, this hockey club's going places.
we got a team.
Oil country.
We have a team.
Get your
and,
Saturdays free. You're going to like it.
I'm super excited. You know who I'm excited to see Saturday?
Who?
BMO.
Oh,
I am, man.
yeah, I'm partial to BMO. I had a little get together with him in the summer and his missus. And yeah, Brody Morris, great dude.
I'm excited to see him play.
He's got some giddy up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. The boy
Mark
can
my
go.
words.
The boy can go.
He's going to be up in the top defenseman of that league, man. The guy is an awesome player. Great guy.
He practices hard.
Practices hard.
Yeah, I was impressed with that.
Yeah, I was shocked.
BMO, I'm not pumping your tires either.
No, I am.
I got to be careful with this.
I like him.
I got to see him in the room. I don't want him to
I
think I
like 'em.
like him.
So before we, like I say, we've got that coming up. I wish I don't have.
Lovey's
a
off
whole-
suspension?
I'm not sure. That's what I was just wanting to do. You know, I really wanted to. I tried to get it from John. I don't have a whole roster. I kind of wanted to go through them just to let you know who's playing. But I guess we could kind of wing it, couldn't we?
Yeah.
So set up for Saturday's game that's coming up. So
Yeah, we haven't done the roll call yet.
No,
I don't know who's all going to be in the lineup. And that's the thing, guys.
Well,
With
that's
these
tough
men,
too, right?
like, we all have to understand they've got lives too.
Yeah.
They've got kids, they have wives, they have obligations. A lot of these guys coach minor hockey teams. A lot of these guys give back to the community in a lot different ways besides hockey. Like
Yeah.
these are quality people in our neighborhoods, in our communities. So, you know, for them to give their time up, anytime they're willing to give, I'm okay with that.
I think we got a crew of them here.
Yep. We got the boys from Curve Lake,
Yeah.
Will Jones and Adrian Wilson.
Adrian Wilson.
Played a good game. Good game Saturday.
He's my guy with the nickname, but I didn't want to say it yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Should I break it out?
I don't know. I call him Willie on the bench.
Okay, well, I'd like to call him. I hope he doesn't shank me for this or grab me in the lobby on Saturday, but Adrian, he reminds me of somebody. Ogie Oglethorpe. That's what I want to call him. I want to call him Adrian Ogie Oglethorpe Wilson.
Well, I'd call him Adrian No Free Ice Wilson.
Yeah.
There's no free ice when he's out there.
I think he's got a streak in him.
Oh, he's not shy to say hello.
No.
Right off the opening bell, I was like, well, this guy's here to play hockey. I like
yeah,
Adrian.
man. He's
yeah,
awesome.
looking forward to the rest of the year.
I like
buddy.
Jonesy.
Oh, Jonesy.
Jonesy.
I like
How
that.
do you not like him?
Thoroughbred. That's what she said.
And
In the back of
Adam,
my flatbed as I was getting.
hopefully, Adam will be there, won't he? You think?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Osterpak.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think he'll be there?
Yeah. I don't know if I pronounced his name correct, but we're just going to call him O
Osterpak.
from now on.
Remember we told
I
him
think Murray's
we told him
like-
when Johnny was on. We're gonna get his name right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask
we're a
Adam
bunch
on
of simple
Saturday.
guys.
We're
and-
stupid, actually.
yeah, like,
So
we should maybe do it out to the boosters and
Osterpak.
give a free
Osterpak.
hamburger upstairs.
Adam. You know
if
what?
you can pronounce Adam, help us out because we want to make sure we get this right.
You just tell us on Saturday, buddy, because
Yeah,
we're
buddy.
gonna get that name right.
yeah,
We're
you're
not
gonna
gonna
like
mess
him,
that up.
guys.
We all know Rhino.
Yep. Andrew
Uh,
Reinhold, number 16,
number
the Prez's boy.
Yep. And then we got number 22.
I'll let you talk about him because everybody knows.
Braden is an awesome kid, man. I've watched him play all his minor hockey because he played with Brandon a lot, obviously. And what a great kid. Just solid hockey player and the nicest kid you've ever met in your life. He's just so down to earth and such a great kid.
Yeah, my other best friend growing up was a meathead named Steve Countryman. And next thing you know, I'd be over at Porky's house and this little blonde haired kid be running around. That was
That
Brady.
great big smile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's always smiling.
Oh, yeah. We call him buckwheat.
Yeah.
And all teeth all the time.
Yeah. Can't
And,
stop smiling.
Yeah, I'm pretty biased towards kid coach, and we won a juvenile all Ontario together, and now we're rocking it again on the bench of the Oil Kings.
Yeah, he actually got a little
Lyman with Hydro 1 too, and got to work with him a bit of as a mentor.
You know what? This is our second.
So the kid isn't going
podcast.
far in life.
Oh no, this is our second podcast, and we've been pretty clean. I think very PG. But Braden got a taste of me and Brooksie with nobody else listening in the truck on Saturday night, and
He's had lots of tastes. Of
yeah,
stuff.
but we had quite the conversation on the ride up and back. It was a lot of fun. Kudo,
Mr. 4 goals.
4-goal guy, superstar.
Yeah, guy can play.
I think he's awesome.
You
I
think?
like Kudo a lot. Well, I don't think I know.
Yeah, like,
I can
okay,
see
let's
it.
go.
And then we talked about BMO, Brody
Yep,
Morris.
Brody.
Super pumped about him. And
Corbin Crawford.
Corbin.
Talking to him at the gas pumps at Woods' today, and yeah,
Corbin.
what a thoroughbred on the
Yeah.
back end.
You'll see him on Saturday. He's great kid. Awesome guy.
Great
Big,
hockey
strong, hard shot. He got that shot off in the third period there, eh? Remember that? You see that?
Oh yeah,
It was moving.
yeah. The boy can carry the puck. He's a smart hockey player. You can tell he's played some good hockey. Yeah.
Great guy. Who
Yeah.
we got here?
Oh my boy. If you're
Dort.
over 40,
Yeah.
you love him. Darren Doherty.
He's like the poster child for people over 40, eh?
but he's so good.
Awesome. Awesome.
He
hockey player.
gives us all legitimacy.
Yeah.
Legitimacy.
No, or
Is that the word?
legitimize? No, legit. You know what? It could be.
Yeah, I think I'm on.
Well,
I
again, we're
think I'm on the
stupid, so
ball
who
tonight.
knows? Then we got McCann. What can you say about this maniac?
The man's in shape. Plays rugby. Plays every sport known to man. If it involves a pop, I mean water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Deb McCann, great defenseman, good
I
sight.
bet he's a hell of a ping pong player too.
Yeah, I heard he had quite a backhand in table tennis.
Yeah, he's a master of it. And old Dusty Road, a local boy.
Yeah, I gotta let you
This
talk
is
about
great.
him too,
This
because
is great.
I'm biased. I
Yeah,
coached
this
him. He was
is-
part of the All Ontario Juvie team.
Anytime, like everyone says, like all these guys, like they come to our town, we accept them, we love them, it's great. But anytime you can get a homegrown talent on the team, I get goosebumps.
What a workhorse in the
Oh
last
my
10 minutes of the third.
God,
Caused 2 goals.
he's just a big, strong, strapping lad, and he
He just
mucks
getting in
and
shape.
bangs, and he gets it in there, and he can score too, man.
Always
But he
got
can make
touch.
plays, and he's going to be a good player once he gets his feet under him out there, man. I see Dustin doing big things in this league. I do.
Yeah, for a lot of years.
Yeah, and it was beautiful seeing him coming in there, and he went to throw a head, and
Yeah, you get to find out in a
he
hurry.
found out, man. Oh, these guys are strong too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and what can we say about number 7, Georgie Porgy?
Oh man, I could talk all day about number 7.
Me too, old Lionheart.
Yeah, that's one of my
Jesus
favorite
Christ.
topics.
He comes so close to popping one, eh?
Yeah, I thought he had one.
I thought he did too, man.
Some good shifts from the boys, from
Oh,
Georgie,
man.
and yeah, absolute class.
Yeah.
You know, the boys love him in the room. I love him.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's Aces, man. Aces Go Places. If you've never seen that movie, Aces Go Places. It's from the 80s. Very obscure.
my kids love him. My wife
Oh,
loves him.
everybody
Everybody
loves him.
loves
How can you
George.
not love George?
It's like that. What was
Old
that
Lionheart.
sitcom back in the day? Everybody loves Raymond.
Everybody loves George. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah,
Look at this savage. We haven't seen Hunter yet. Hunter Fargy.
I've seen Hunter Fargy.
Are we going to see him on Saturday, you think?
I've seen him in tryouts.
I seen him too. Yeah, the redhead kid, right? Got the stick in the face. Is that him?
Yeah. Night 1, I'm like, we need to get a card on this guy.
And we did.
Yeah.
Right hand shot. Looks quick.
Well, I tell you,
Smart.
Third practice, I guess it was a tryout. Third tryout. Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy. Can
there's
play.
something there.
He can play, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Played in Trenton. Played University of Toronto, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something there. So, folks, you'll probably see him Saturday.
Yeah, we didn't
I'm
have
sure.
him Saturday.
We didn't have him last Saturday, but hopefully we have him this Saturday.
Yeah.
What about this savage?
Oh, Palmetier for counselor.
Palmetier for counselor.
My
If
man.
you haven't voted yet, you vote Drake Palmetier, or you've made a mistake.
How many counselors, if the team was having troubles, a senior A full body men's hockey team was having troubles getting off the ground, would donate his body and his skills? Let's be honest. Not only is he running for counselor, oh yeah, I'll play in the hockey club too.
Yeah. No. Kudos
Palmetier
to
for-
Jacob.
Yeah, Palmetier for counselor.
Eli's actually doing his co-op with them right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old guitar boy out there. Soupy.
Oh, I like this guy.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Jake Campbell, kids.
Yeah, young
He,
stallion.
Yeah. He
He
had a good game, I thought.
Oh, me too.
I liked him on Saturday. I
Yeah.
think the more that, like, now you're playing with grown men, right? So
Yeah.
it changes a little bit.
I call him kid. How old is he? 22.
Oh, jeez, he's young as shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got sweatshirts up in my closet older than
Yeah,
him.
the kid can score.
Yeah. No.
He's
I like him.
mature too. I like everything about him.
Yeah.
Nice arm sleeve tattoo, eh?
Yeah. Did you see that?
I seen the
Yeah. Good for you, kid.
Yeah, I'm too scared.
I couldn't do that, man. He had to sit there for a
Oh,
while.
boy,
to get that
Soupy.
one. What else we got here? We got Jeremy.
Oh, Yearwood.
Wow, what can you say about old Yearwood?
Hey, anybody need any maple syrup? Yearwood Sugar Bush.
He'll hook you
Best
up.
going.
Best going.
Yeah. Him and his wife, Crystal. Yearwood mixing it up out there in the third.
He was, man.
Yeah, Hart.
Getting out by the bench there. He's getting a little savage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Firing the boys
No, I
up.
seen
Let's
that.
go.
We seen that.
Yeah, getting it ready to go back to Tweed
boy, Jay.
Saturday.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, Jeremy. Great
Yep.
guy.
Great guy. Awesome guy. Oh my God. Maybe we should just. What do we do? Just blow through quick, or what do we do? We got to get up. We got to go to bed. I got to work in the morning.
Okay, well, we got to finish with the boys.
we got to
I'm not
finish with the
done.
boys. All right. Nail it. Who's this guy?
Jesse Douglas.
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah, another piece of the young core of this organization. Heck of a young man. Great hockey player.
Great hockey
Yeah,
player.
good vision on the ice.
Very smart.
playmaker.
Yep. Very, very smart.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Peterborough boy. Happy to have Jesse on the team.
Yep. Yep. What do we got here?
Oh, Joe
this kid.
Crothers.
Yes,
Mr.
Joey.
Electric.
Mister. Yeah.
Oh man, he's
Yeah,
buzzing. I love
yeah.
Joe's. He's a breath
Good
of fresh
kid.
air.
He's young too, eh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being that age.
Oh,
Oh yeah, talking
all
on the
full of
bench. He
piss
gets
and
the
vinegar.
ball. Oh yeah, the boys love him.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a fun year with Joe, and
Yeah.
he's a good hockey player, good hockey sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see big things in that young man's future.
Yeah. And then Lovey's, I'm not sure. I think that I don't know if he's suspended still or not. I'm not 100% sure.
Well,
But whatever.
on that, but I know we got one heck of a
Yeah.
goaltender there, Matt Lovey's.
Yeah. He won some games last year.
Yeah.
Like he stole some games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what you need from a goaltender.
Oh.
And you need them to win some games.
Well, if
right?
you're gonna win this all, your goaltender's got to steal you one here or there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Can't
No,
have it all
great,
every
great
night.
guy. That he's got a kind of contagious smile too, eh? Like
Oh yeah, I
little
love
prick.
his. Yeah, you smile when you see
Yeah,
that mug.
Superstar. I over at oh wow, quick story. Over at Jacob's wedding there on when was that? August, I guess it was. Lovey shows up and he at one point had a tie tied around his head. Crazy bugger. He was having a good time. Anyway. What else we got here? Oh my gosh, this list is so big. We've got right here. Oh my. Murray Free. I don't even know where to start. So actually, Brooksie just stepped out of the room for a second. He's gonna come back in. He's definitely want to go talk about Murray. Murray last year told a speech in the room, and I did this last time too when we were talking with Johnny about not saying what goes on in the room, and I'm not going to say what Murray said. That's for sure. But I've been on a lot of hockey teams in my day. Like I'm 50 years old, right? So I played hockey since I was 8 years old, and the speech that Murray gave in the room at the end of the year last year just epitomized what a captain of a hockey team is. Brooksie's back now, so you know what I'm saying about Murray, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Can't say enough about number 10.
What a leader.
Yep.
Like what a leader last year. But
We
anyway,
pumped his tires enough the
I know,
last podcast.
yeah. So we're just gonna move right on.
And
he
he's
knows.
coming on number 4. Right?
We'll have him hopefully next week. I think we're gonna
next
have
week?
Louie.
Oh,
No, I think we'll
Lou.
go with Lou Dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get Lou in there.
Yeah, we'll get Louie on here, and then the week after that we'll get Murray.
Hopefully he doesn't critique my coaching.
He might.
Yeah, he should.
What about this cat?
Wow. No free ice. That's a word to describe number 88.
Biggest hit of the
Pat
game
Millington.
last on the center ice there.
Yeah.
That one hit.
Yeah, there's no shifts off there.
No,
Not one.
he goes full tilt. Oh, just
Yeah.
get out of here.
And if he's within 2 steps, he's putting some pain on you.
Yeah.
There's going to be some green jersey hitting you. And yeah, Jenny, I'm a big on the little things, and those pay bills later on in hockey games.
Yeah.
You keep finishing checks, especially, you get hearing them footsteps. You get moving that puck a little quicker. You get doing things you normally wouldn't do because of number 88, Pat Millington. Great guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, I knew his dad too. Forrester with the hydro. One guy I didn't know before all this started and before last night was Sheldon Thompson. Shelly.
I was impressed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Shelly's got a spot in this hockey club.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
Yep.
He
Yep.
made some
TikTok
nice
influencer,
plays.
eh?
He
He's
is?
a tickle. Yeah.
What the hell's that then?
Cryptocurrency.
What is that? What does that mean?
I'll give you his TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does
man.
little videos and stuff.
He's got like 5.1 million.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Tiki Taki.
Yeah. Niagara Falls.
Well, we'll have to talk.
Yeah, he put some kilometers on. We love Shelly.
Yeah, I like Shelly. I think he's a good player. I think he's going to fit in just jack dandy.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Horny.
Our goaltender.
Yeah, tender. He big boy, very tall.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Covers a
tall.
lot of net.
Covers a lot of net.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Took shots on him. Tough score on.
Hard to see around him.
Yeah, don't give me much to look at.
He's a good guy too.
Oh yeah,
Great guy.
Yeah.
Solid guy.
Class
great,
act.
Great to talk to.
yeah.
We're trying to, where are we at here?
Oh, Storm and Norman.
Storm and Norman. What can you say?
Oh, I can't say enough.
Nah.
That guy
It
there.
just seems to be the theme, eh?
Yeah,
It's
but
the
that's
team.
that's these guys. I'll
Yeah.
tell you. You know, Normie. I've had the pleasure of sucking back a few waters with that guy, and yeah, absolutely enjoy style too. Legs.
Yeah.
That guy can run, and I think he plays soccer and lacrosse.
Is
and
that
all
right?
That's always. It makes me feel bad for being so out of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can skate for days. Normie, team guy. Anything the
Yeah.
hockey club needs, Steve Normie. But style.
Yeah.
He's got. Did you know Nike does their own thing where you can design your own shoe? He's got an Oil King
Do I?
shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess you do. Yeah, those are nice kicks. Normie's got an Oil King shoe. If any
Shut your mouth.
from Nike, and he's got his name and his number on the back.
That's awesome.
So if anybody wants to know how to do it, he was pumping them out in the dressing room there. All the boys were taking a look and snapping them.
I got to get
so-
a picture of that then Saturday.
Oh yeah, some people do big things.
Yeah. Normie, if you're listening, bring your shoes, bro. So I can get a picture and put them on the Facebook page for the Oil King.
He's always got them.
Good. Webby. That's what we're calling him.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know Webby. I've seen him in tryouts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's tough to get a read on a goaltender, Dave, in a tryout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Webby
what
fit the bill.
Yeah. What I saw of him in
He
the
made
tryouts.
the ones he should have,
in the
and he
game.
also made
Yeah.
some he shouldn't
Yeah.
have. What more do you want at a goaltender?
That's
right?
all you want.
Yeah, but
And in the tryouts, he was always in position for the shot. He competes, and then when you see him in a game, you saw it. You know what I mean? He's
a gamer.
He's a gamer.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
And again, man, I didn't get a chance. I give you a pat on the pads there. I don't know if you're listening, if you're going to listen to this podcast or not, Weber, but Weber, whatever the hell we want to call him. I
Webber's
like
his
Webby.
last name.
No, but I like
Webby.
Webby. I like Webby better. You know, like
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
But
Webb
you just gave
catches
the
web.
fans his actual Troy Webster's
Troy.
his name.
Yeah,
guys.
we didn't say it, so
yeah.
I give him a little pat on the pads because he was playing a hell of a game. I thought there was nothing he could do wrong. Like 60 shots, man. I mean, there's some snipers on that team, and they were all good goals.
Okay, move on.
Sorry. Who's that? Who we got next? I can't see.
Number 89, Tyler Mallinson.
Oh, he's a hockey player.
Yeah, that guy can play.
Looks like Phil Kessel, miniature Phil Kessel.
He can sauce the
But-
puck, boy.
Oh man, the guy is he's a stud.
Yeah, he's
hockey
got
player.
an eye. You
Stud
can
hockey
tell
player.
he's
He
got good
Knows
hockey
the game, sees
IQ.
the game. Perfect.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Oh, my man. Jonesy.
Oh, Jonesy.
Yeah, Will
We
Jones.
actually touched on him a little bit already.
Well, how could you not?
Oh.
He's infectious.
He's got an attitude, but you just want to hang around with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could suck back a few waters with Jonesy.
That wouldn't be a problem at all.
Yeah, I'd supply them even maybe.
Yeah.
Yep. Great defenseman, great great vision,
Yeah.
great first
Moved the
pass out
puck
of his
well.
own end. Yeah, man.
Move the puck
Yeah,
really
that
well.
first pass, and yeah, I heard he's a handful too if you get out of line.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want to tussle with him. He's
No, I got better things to do.
yeah. Step outside. Was it?
Catch me
Catch me
outside.
outside.
Yeah. Only fight I ever lost when I fell running around the corner.
Yeah. Okay. I think
Number 21, Zach
Zach
Alson.
Alson.
That's the anchor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that man right there is a heck of a hockey player. Logs a lot of ice for this hockey club, and
Yeah.
I'm going to lean on him heavily.
Oh, for sure. How can
Yep.
we not?
Yep. Another Peterborough boy, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's good.
Yes, he is.
1997. So many little kids.
What do you mean, little kids?
Oh, I'm old.
Yeah, let's get things. Let's call a spade, man.
I'm
You're
old.
dusty.
I
You
looked
got
at
up off this chair. There was a
Oh,
film
Jesus,
of dust.
Crazy. Drives me nuts. Can't believe it. One day you wake up, you're 50.
Yeah. Well,
What do you
you know, oil country, how quick it happens.
do? Yeah. Anyway, I think we could wrap.
I think
this
that's our
baby up,
show
eh?
for
Yeah.
this week.
And I think that maybe we went a little bit too long. We were rambling and rambling and rambling. But I think that we're golden.
Yep. Same thing as last week. If you enjoyed it, let us know. If you didn't, we got big skin. We got thick skin, alligator skin. We can handle it.
Yeah.
We can handle it, oil country.
We're golden.
We can shut up too.
We can.
My wife says I can't, but
A little late on the tunes. Once again, we thank Rachelle for a great interview with us today on the podcast.
the boss lady.
The boss lady. And we will see you guys on Saturday, October the 1st.
At home.
At home.
Season opener.
Season opener.
North Dundas. Come get your lovin'. The Tweed Oil Kings will be ready for you. Don't think you're going undefeated this year.
1 o'clock game time. We'll see you at the barn. We out.
This is an exciting hockey club, folks. Get your season tickets.